Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. All right, y'all. Still in Thanksgiving time here. It's after Thanksgiving, actually. But I want to put this video in there between Thanksgiving and Christmas because it's something you actually can use for Christmas, even though it's not Vlogmas yet. I think this is like Wednesday, y'all get this video. Speaking of Wednesday, this is an item that I used to make on the regular on the job I recently retired from, which they still making every Wednesday on chicken night. You had fried chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, carrots, and you had corn fritters with honey. I thought I never had corn fritters before 35 years ago. Never had corn fritters. If I did, I never had them like this. This corn fritters are so moist, light, fluffy, and the key is the egg whites that I fold in at the end. That's what takes it to the next level. We just, like I say, we still to this day, even though I'm down there anymore, the tradition that goes on, we have corn fritters every Wednesday night with chicken night. And like I say, you get fried chicken, green bean, mashed potatoes and gravy, carrots, and you get these corn fritters, a basket of corn fritters. You get a thing of honey to dip it in. It's absolutely amazing. So anyway, what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna tell you what I got. I'm gonna step off and I'm gonna whip up these egg whites so I don't have to stop later on in the process. What I got here, I got some pretty much cold butter that I'm gonna cut in here. That's the key too. Cold butter here, AP flour, egg whites, of course, regular milk. You can use half and half if you want to. I got some sugar, vanilla, cinnamon and nutmeg, whole eggs, and then a 14 ounce of cream cow corn. Of course, at my job, we use a number 10 can of corn. I made a big bulk of it. We did like 300 of these things every Wednesday. So anyway, I'm gonna step off. I'm gonna get these egg whites. They need to be whipped up. So I'm gonna go on and whip them up in a bowl. So later on, I have to stop the video. They'll be ready to go. So I'm gonna fold them at the end. You'll see in the process and get my oil heating up. So anyway, we'll be right back. Old school corn fritters. Be right back. All right, y'all. We are back here. All right, y'all. I got my egg whites, see? Still peak egg whites. We're going to set them to the side here because we're going to put them in right at the end here. I'll show y'all that in a second. First thing I want to do, put all my dry in here. Got my AP flour, my cinnamon and nutmeg, and my granulated sugar. We're going to mix all that up. They're really, I mean, don't, y'all say cinnamon nut. I mean, these flavors, I'm telling you, these are the best corn fritters I ever tasted. Ever since I started working in the club, when I tasted these, and even after the last 10 years at the club, I didn't work in the kitchen, and I used to get off at 4 o'clock. And then the chicken night usually started at 5. Of course, you know, it's an hour before after I left. But I made sure before I left, the person they already knew as well to make sure they had some corn fritters for me to sample before I left the job. And they would always have me some. They'd bring them in there and put them on my desk if I didn't go in there and get them. Yeah, a couple of them. I love my corn fritters. So anyway, I put the dry in there. Now, all I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to fold in the butter here. Just like you're making biscuits, you can use the biscuit cutter. I'm just using the warmth in my hands. That's pretty much what you're doing, y'all. Don't make a mess like me. Just kind of cut the butter in. You want to make sure you got cold butter, y'all. That's the key. Just like you're making biscuits. That's what's going to make all this light and fluffy. The nice cutting the butter in there and then the folding the egg white. It's going to be nice, fluffy corn fritter, I'm telling y'all. They're absolutely amazing. So we get all this cut in here. And then we're going to add our wet in there. And we're going to add, I'm going to show you here in a minute, we're going to add our wet and just enough milk to make it come together. You might not need, I got a half a cup in the recipe, y'all, but you might not need that whole half a cup. And I'm going to show y'all in a second. Okay. Of course, like I said, y'all, you can use a biscuit cutter if you want, but this here, I ain't gonna even mess up my biscuit cutter just for this. So anyway, we got that cut up with your hand there. I can take my glove off now. I don't need my glove. Take that off. Okay, now we're gonna add our vanilla to this. We're gonna add our wet. Add a little vanilla. This is clear vanilla too, actually, y'all. All right, got the clear vanilla in there. I'm gonna add my corn. This is cream style corn now, y'all. Make sure you know the difference. This is not the whole kernel corn. It's the cream style corn. There's a big difference. You can't use whole kernel corn. People gonna say, if I have whole corn, no, it's a big difference. You must use cream style corn, y'all. I'll say it the last time. Make sure you use cream style corn. Whole kernel corn is not gonna work in this. It's not gonna be the same. Okay, we're gonna add our egg, kind of mix them up a little. Add our eggs in there. And we're gonna mix the drop together here. I may or may not need to add this milk. I may or may not have to add this milk. Because you want this just moist enough, y'all, to come together. You don't want it soupy. You know, I got milk in there. I'm not going to need it. See? I'm not going to even need the milk in there. Look at that. See? That's as wet as I want it right there. The milk, I don't even need. I'm going to drink it with me some Oreo cookies I got sitting over there. Don't judge me. Okay. So y'all remember that. This is the consistency you want. You may or may not use the milk. And you say, well, why you got milk on there? All flour is not created equal. Depending on what flour you use. I'm using white lily flour. If you got that cheap food club flour you get from Walmart, hey, you might need to add some milk to this. Gold medal flour. All flour is not created different. Like I said, because some have less or more gluten. So move this out the way. Let me show y'all the consistency you want here. See that? That's about the consistency you want on your batter. Now we're gonna fold in these 2 egg whites that I whisk up. Kind of fold this in like this. What you want, just like this, y'all. Get it nice and folded. All mixed together there. And we're gonna let this set about 5-10 minutes. Also, it gives me time for my oil to heat up as well. That in there. That's it. You know what, y'all? I think I forgot something in here. Hold on here. Got one thing in here. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Brain cramp. Guess what I forgot to put in here? My baking powder. Now, I'm going to show y'all. It's going to be a learning experience for y'all. If you ever forget your baking powder like I did, don't just dump it in there. This little milk I got over here to the side, I'm going to add in this milk here. Liquefy it as much as I can. And I'm going to kind of fold it in there just like that, y'all. So if you ever do that, forget to add baking powder into your liquid, into your mix. Kind of add it to a little liquid. And I'm going to fold it in there just like that. It's going to come out just as good, y'all. Ain't going to hurt nothing there. It happens to the best of us. That's why I didn't even edit it out to show you. Even I forget. Y'all. So anyway, I got that added in there. The baking powder. Okay, now I got my milk. I got my oil heating up over here, and I'll be right back once you get up to 350 degrees, and we'll start frying these bad boys off. Old school corn fritters. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. All right, y'all, I got my corn fritter batter done rested enough here. Now we're gonna move over here. I got my little scoop here. Gonna move over here to the grease here. We're gonna need about 350 degrees, y'all. So we're gonna start scooping these bad boys in here, y'all. Scoop them in there. Y'all know me, I like to put a little oil on my scoop as I'm scooping them. And they'll just float right up to the top. Just like that. Get about 10 or 12 in there and let them do their thing. But you don't want to overcrowd them, of course. There you go. Let them do their thing right there. We'll come back when I take these out. When I take these out, we'll put a few more in and we'll keep going. And this recipe makes about 3 to 4 dozen of these corn fritters, y'all. So, let me get my little thing here and kind of flip them over here as needed. Y'all see just how light and fluffy these things gonna be. Absolutely amazing. So anyway, y'all, we'll be back once we get a big batch made. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we're back. Like I said, y'all, these things take about 2 or 3 minutes. And I'm about to take them out. Kind of flip them over, let them, don't get too brown on one side. You know, common sense. Let your common sense take over. So we're gonna take them out of here. Put them here on my sheet pan with a rack. And we're gonna continuously cook them. We're gonna continuously just cook them. Like I say, it makes about 3 or 4 dozen of these things. So let's scoop a few more in there. Let's just show y'all. But get you one of these little small ice cream scoops, y'all, the small version. It makes it so much easier to make these. And I would have used a deep fryer, but everybody don't have a deep fryer. So just get your little Dutch oven like I got here, set it up, get your thermometer, make sure it's 350 degrees. And it's so simple to do. So anyway, I'll be back once I get the last batch out. We'll get it set up with my honey, and we'll sample these bad boys. Old school corn fritters. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, last batch about to come out. Look at these here, y'all. Look at these here. So I'm gonna get the last batch out of here, turn my fire off. Beautiful corn fritters. Like I say, y'all, they make about 3 dozen of these things. I promise you. You think 3 dozen is a lot until you start eating these bad boys. And you're going to be saying, oh man, 3 dozen, that ain't quite nowhere near enough. Exactly, nowhere near enough, exactly. So anyway, let me show y'all here. See that? So anyway, I'm going to step off, get them plated up, and we're going to come back here. And I got to show y'all how good it is with this right here. That's secret ingredient right there. See that old school honey? We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. Look at this big old plate of goodness right here, y'all. Look at that. Big old plate of goodness. And of course, you know I got my honey. Y'all see how easy these are? And you can feed a lot of people on one recipe. One little simple recipe. But let me see if I can find one that's hot. They've been sitting up a while. Look at this. Let me show y'all. This thing is so light. Let me push it and show you. See how soft that is? Now, let me open it up here. Look at that. See how fluffy that is, y'all? It's not heavy. Let me show you. See that? How it's soft. You see the corn in there, the cinnamon, nutmeg. Going in. Dip this in here in that honey. So decadent, y'all. Not heavy. Like I say, light, fluffy. And that's what the egg white does. I'm cutting in that butter in there. That cold butter. Look at that, y'all. You know who used to like this? My mom. I used to make these for her. I freeze them. Take them to her frozen. And she used to, this is when she used to live by herself. She used to keep them in her freezer. And she pulled 2 or 3 out. Pop in the microwave, 30 seconds. She absolutely loved them. But they're not too sweet. And perfect to snack on. This is one of my favorite parts here, the corn fritter. Well, sometimes you get that little crispiness. See that? Crispy edge, but look how fluffy these are, y'all. Look at that. See how fluffy, hot, flaky? See that? That's a corn fritter supposed to be. Not heavy, dense. That's the key, y'all. Okay, get you a plate of fried chicken and some honey. It's all about. It's all what you wrote right here. One more dip here. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, it's something maybe you can use for the upcoming holidays if you want to. You can eat it for anything, but I've already eaten it with fried chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy. And yes, I've taken the corn fritters and dipped it in that mashed potato and gravy. Oh my God. I mean, the corn fritter got a little sugar in it, so you got the little sweetness with the savory. Man. Y'all, let me tell you. Anyway, let me close the video out. If you like the video, please share, please comment, please subscribe, please follow my other social media accounts, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, CB, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2023, just show some kindness. Old School Soul Food. Till next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day, and I will definitely see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.